I think the coolest thing about people's builds and automation is taking a game which is not that easy to work with and making just exactly what is in your mind. And I thought that it was really cool when I first saw this guy's car. Absolutely amazing. Made a lovely little eye rock, and I thought, that's great. And then I saw that they also had a different vehicle in here, which is a little bit of a Ferrari. So let's also bring that out so we can go full shame mode. I looked at this and thought, what the hell? How'd they even get this shape and everything like that without having like a bazillion fixtures? It turns out that these are mesh slaps into automation. Now, I kind of am a little bit guilty of this maybe a few times, but I at least try to put the fixtures on myself, so what makes automation building so cool is ruined here. But they have actually gone ahead and they've done a few other cool little things. So, you know what automation cars don't usually have? This! Hold on. This! God damn it. Hold on. 100%. This! There we go. Yeah, they don't often have that, which is a pretty cool little thing that they've done. So what they've actually done is just use automation as a way to make their vehicle into a mod, which is a pretty decent way of doing it. Unfortunately, everything is just a little bit jank. As you can see, it jiggles and it shakes, and so I'm guessing a little bit of this is the fact that triangles are getting a little bit close to touching nodes, maybe sometimes. That has to be it, right? Yeah, I'm not very sure. But I can't just write them off for what they've done. Why are the brakes bright white? What's up with that? These brakes are meant to be glowing red, not glowing white. So I'm not sure what's happened there. I'm going to try to put a little bit of warmth into these brakes and see if that will fix up the issue there. So yeah, this is really super jank. And braking, yeah, I don't actually see any. You know what? Let's do a burnout without line locks in. Nope, not fixing it. So unfortunately, this mod is just a little bit jank. It needs to be just a smidgen bit refined, not redefined. Then we've got this little fella. Pop-up headlights, brilliant. That's the only thing that you can do right here. Okay, well, I did find a way to actually make this work, if you're wondering. So whilst the headlights are up, hit insert to refresh the car, and there it works perfectly. Let's hit N again, got headlights, they'll go down, they'll come back up, perfect. They've got all of this, but yet apparently they don't know how to make doors work. So I feel as if that's kind of arse backwards that they've got like brake glowing and all that sort of stuff. And also, I just want to say, come on, at least put an engine in there and not this like image. I know that automation models for engines are not very efficient, but that's just lazy. Come on, bro, you can grab an engine from the, because clearly you're not completely foreign to 3D modeling, at least in some respect, because you would have had to have gone and broken up the model and gotten everything working that way. Come on, go, 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 go. There we go. You probably would have had to also separate the wheel from the whole dealio as well. Oh, it's very wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. But you know what? It feels like a good car. So, oh no. Yep, around we go. Yep, come to stop. Oh, there we go. Let's see what's actually going on here with the engine. So we have the engine in here. Engine structure does exist, but what about engine mesh? So the engine mesh is still there, but yet they don't have the engine mesh in there. So they've somehow interjected a little bit. I'm not sure. And apparently there's other versions, but they're all monochromatic? Why have they done that? So this is meant to be yellow. I'm gonna try selecting blue and see what happens. Oh. Well, that's completely broken. Let's see if the Daytona version, which has apparently no images, actually working. Let's go Hemi-Orange. Okay, well, turns out that this mod isn't quite ready yet. You know, I actually just did a little bit of a look there. It turns out that my file got corrupted somehow. I don't know, BeamNG things. So now let's try a Dodge thing. I don't actually know much about Dodges. Okay, yes, I know this vehicle. This one actually seems very fleshed out in the fact that it's not jiggly. Let's try seeing what a collision's like. Oh, you know what? Collision's okay. Does it have doors working and everything? No. Let's try the yellow version again. Spawn a new one in, and now no door handles work here. That's the wrong button. Nope. Okay, bring me back. Do the lights work? Hey, the lights work now. So, I'm not actually sure what the glitch was. That is so weird because it could be the like different sort of ground that we're on. But yeah, let's try out the Daytona, as I've not tried this one yet. Sounds like they've taken the audio from another game as well. Feels nice and boatish, like what you would expect from a vehicle like this. Oh, and around we go. Come on. There we go. Drop that clutch. Feels like this thing needs like a good 500 more horsepower. So we got a 7.2 liter. That is huge. Stock intake. That's the only option I have. Oh, that's engine internals. Only stock internals. What the hell? Exhaust is like there's nothing special. Really? That is surprising. Engine management, stock engine management. Really? There's nothing. So they've taken away all the upgrades I could do. That's lame. Come on, bruh. All I wanted to do was make this thing unrealistically fast. What they could have done though, is if they're going this far, to make these things more automation, less automation and more BeamNG-esque, because they could have replaced the wheels and tires. I mean, it's in there by default as well. So if we go into like rear suspension, rear hubs, we could go to, oh, they've even removed that. Wow, they've taken the guts out of this. But yeah, that's where they could have put in some wheels from BeamNG. So then, like, you might not have the wheel that looks right, but at least you would have tires that are accurate and not automation spec, and also this like weird way that it exports materials on tires where it creates these weird artifacts. Whatever, it's fine. It's all hunky-dory. Drift through Puon. Come on, drift through Puon all the way through. Nah, okay, dropped out of the power band. I want to try that Ferrari out now and see what that thing is like to drive in anger, because I feel as if I didn't really get the option to test it when I was shit-talking it so much. Okay. Is Amir, is that wheel not centered? Nope, just me. Alright, let's bring it up to T1. Oh, it's got ABS, okay. I didn't know that Ferrari had ABS at this time. Oh, lots of understeer, which apparently is something which Ferrari do to their generic road cars. So it feels a little bit lively, but you won't go spinning out at any particular moment. Oh, okay, and then high-speed lift-off oversteer is pretty brutal. Yep, oh, look at that gorgeous engine. You know what this is reminding me of? I used to play a lot of 5M roleplay, and sometimes you would just see, like, you'd lift up the hood and there'd be this brilliantly ripped model mesh slapped in there from some other game. I'm not sure, I really don't know much about it. And then sometimes you would lift up the hood and then there'd just be engine.png, basically. And that's what this is reminding me of. Oh, great old PNG. Love it, fantastic. Let's break it, turn it in. Ooh. Probably could do with a little bit of frontwards bias on the brakes there, but a little bit of bugger. One of the things I will say though is they made a great choice of vehicles, like very robust sort of bodies, nice and square, wide, big. The bigger the body is, the better it does in BeamNG, and especially if that body is from automation, but also not like buttloads of power. The more power you add, the harder it becomes to get a vehicle to work. Not too oversteery. Oversteery vehicles are all too easy to make in automation, but it just doesn't feel good when that sort of handling happens. It feels unrealistic. Oh, there we go. Drift. No, there we go. Drifted all the way through. No, I've stuffed it. No. Come on. And they've got the break-offable bumper with the internal bumper structure. That's not breaking off. They got to work on using beam brake groups, I think is what it's called. Something which I've known for the longest. Okay, well, that turned out great. Something that I've known about for a long time, but I've not used myself because I just haven't had the need for it. I feel that they could group a whole bunch of nodes to connection points along the back of the body. So then that way when one side breaks, it's not just breaking like 3 out of 4, say for instance. It'll just break all of the beams all in one go. So then the bumper can just swing free as the bumper flows. Whatever. I tried to make a joke. Didn't turn out very well. But yeah, this thing feels pretty good. They've done a pretty good job, and they're trying to do a whole bunch of stuff which I tried to do with my Cobra knockoff, and I think I did it another time as well. I can't really remember. And then I also did it with the Dodge, which still hasn't been approved. Just saying. You know what, I'm also just saying that if you're not subscribed, why aren't you subscribed? Yeah, I probably shouldn't ask that in an annoying voice. Oh, just that subtle little bit of slip angle and then just drift. Okay, well, yep, no, that was a bad idea. The suspension really does tend to dip dramatically in weird ways. I don't know. A little bit hard to explain. Let's get a little bit of speed up and then watch how the suspension acts under braking. It just felt a little bit unusual and unnatural or unrealistic. I don't know. Maybe just unnatural is the word. So coming up and then brake. Nope. Okay. Just my imagination. Turn, you fat turd! There we go. Anyway, let's keep going. That's basically the end of my video, I reckon. There's not really a whole lot more to talk about. They've created some good things. They've done some work to make it work a little bit more like BeamNG. I think they have a little ways to go. I'm not a fan of claiming that this is an automation car when it clearly isn't. You've not really done any work in automation whatsoever, and you've just kind of slapped on, which I think is taken away from what makes automation builds so cool, is the fact that you've done something so special. But I get it. You just wanted to make an easy vehicle from BeamNG, for BeamNG, without having to create all the material layers, which is just a pain in the butt, getting that all to work, then getting all the collision mesh to work. There's a lot of pain involved with making a mod from default. So you know what? I think this is fine. What they've done is okay. Could do some refining though. Like there's a little bit of jiggle. There's more panel gap than what you would see on a freaking Tesla. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, channel members, especially the Rogue Tick the Crayon Priest, who is an awesome dud for being a top tier channel member. For the rest of you though, I'll catch you all next time. Goodbye.